If you know you have been settling and you're ready to change that, this video is your turning point. In part 1, we understood why we settle down. Now, I will walk you through exactly how to raise your standards and actually follow through in your health, relationships, work, and personal growth. So, what happens when you decide to stop settling down and truly raise your standards? It creates a huge positive change that touches every part of your life. First, you'll feel more self worth and confidence. When you ask more of yourself, you naturally respect yourself more. This is not just a surface level thinking, it's a very real, lasting confidence that comes from living true to yourself. Next, you'll open the door to better opportunities and results. You'll start attracting better experiences, better people, and better chances. You won't just hope for good things to happen, you will actually draw them in with your improved actions and mindset. You'll also find more happiness and a feeling of purpose. True happiness does not come from things being easy, but from growing and living up to your best self. There's a deep joy in knowing that you're truly living your fullest life. And finally, you will be able to break your old habits that kept you stuck. You will stop repeating the same old patterns and start a new powerful path for your life, becoming the person you were always meant to be. Before I walk you through the steps, let me share something personal. There was a time when I had accepted that maybe I would never truly feel healthy or energetic again. I thought this is just who I am now, a fat, lazy girl. But deep down, I knew I was settling. I was compromising with my own self, with my eating, my routines, and the way I spoke to myself. Then one day, I decided that enough is enough. I raised my standard. I stopped saying it's okay to junk, food, and laziness. I started moving daily, cooking at home, and treating my body like it really mattered to me. And you know what? It did not just change my body, it actually changed how I saw myself. I started respecting myself more, and that confidence showed up in every part of my life. It creates a ripple effect in every area of your life. And that is the ripple effect of raising your standards. And you can start that today. How to actually raise your standards. Step 1, check your life. Where are you just settling? Grab a notebook and ask yourself these questions. Literally, if you want, you can pause this video in between and actually do this work because it actually will evoke awareness within you. So, first, if my health stays the same for 5 years, would I be okay with it? Second, am I keeping people in my life who make me feel small just to avoid being alone? Third, am I doing work that fulfills me or just what feels safe? Fourth, what is one area of my life I avoid looking at because I know it needs to be changed? Fifth, where do I keep saying yes when I honestly want to say no? Step 2, decide your new standards. What will you no longer accept? Now that you see where you've been settling down, let's get very clear on what you truly want to start calling your new normal. First, health. What kind of energy, food, and body care do I want every day? Second, relationships. What kind of treatment, honesty, and support do I expect from now on? Third, related to work and money. What level of income and fulfillment feels right for the life I want? Fourth, related to growth. How do I want to think, learn, and speak to myself from today? And the fifth one related to time and boundaries. What will I stop giving my time, energy, and peace to? Step 3. Know your why. Why does this truly matter to me? Don't just raise the standard. Feel why it really matters to you. Ask yourself these questions. What will my life feel like when I live by these new standards? Second, who will I become in the process? Third, what pain am I finally ready to stop living in? Fourth, what freedom or peace will this give me? Step 4, make it real. And you have to start very small, but yes, you have to be consistent. You don't have to change everything all at once. You just have to pick one area, work towards it, and then we'll move to the next one, right? So, first of all, just ask yourself, what is that one small thing I can do today which will help me move towards this new standard? For example, it could be very simple as cooking a meal for yourself, at least once a day, right? It could be blocking 30 minutes to walk. That's it. It has to be very simple. Second, you have to do it daily no matter what. Because now that we are keeping it simple, you have to make sure that you are consistent with it, right? And thirdly, you have to think it like a gym. Every repetition that you do strengthens your new standards for yourself. Step 5. Don't quit when you slip. Learn how to reset fast. Now we know that we might fall back into our old habits and patterns. But the thing is that power is in how fast you bounce back, right? Ask yourself early on, first, what will I do when I miss a day? Right. Second, what is my reminder when I forget my why? How will I remind myself? How will I hold myself accountable? And third, you just have to remember progress is more important than perfection. Every time you have to choose progress over being perfect. And step 6, and the last one, change your surroundings and make your environment match your standards. You cannot live a new life in an old environment. Ask yourself, do the people I spend time with lift me or lower me? Second, what do I watch, read, or scroll through daily? Does it inspire growth or is keeping me stuck? Third, what changes can I make around me, even small ones, to support the new version of me? Now, raising your standards is not just about being perfect. It's about deciding clearly what you are no longer willing to tolerate from others, from life, and most importantly, from your own self. It's a very quiet, subtle, and a powerful shift. A choice to stop waiting, to stop hoping someone will come and fix it, and instead to start showing up for your own self. You don't have to do it all at once, as I mentioned earlier, but you have to begin at some point. You just have to begin with one area, one small act of self respect, and one new standard. Just ask yourself, what one standard I am raising from today? And why does it matter to me? That's it. Write it down, say it out loud, let it guide you. Because the life you dream of, it does not need perfect timing. It just needs higher standards for yourself.